Hey mamas and everybody else that's watching, welcome to the very first episode of Talk About It Mama. To be honest, y'all, this is something that's completely out of my comfort zone, and despite all the self-doubt, the hesitation, I realized after getting my first yes from Mama Kinda, thank you Mama Kinda, I appreciate it. I realized that this is all worth it. The purpose of this channel is to share the reality of motherhood, and what better way to do it than to speak into different moms. I want this platform to be a very uplifting, insightful, and positive platform, especially for my new, aspiring, soon-to-be, and even experienced mamas out there. And lastly, I would like to say a big thank you to all the moms out there that took part in this project, and I look forward to speaking to many more people. All right, that's enough for me. Here's the very first video. When did your motherhood journey begin?
It began in 2001 when I got pregnant with my first daughter.
Okay.
And then in 2007...
Motherhood began for me 2.5 years ago.
A mother from 25 years.
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
And how has that impacted your life?
Je peux répondre en français?
Oui, vas-y.
Ok. C'est un gros impact, c'est un gros changement là, dans ma vie, puisque mes habitudes ont complètement changé. C'est ça en fait. On se retrouve, c'est un monde différent là.
Oui.
It's impacted very severely. One moment you have all the time for yourself, and then as soon as you have your children, that just changes. It's all about them. It's a lot of sacrifices.
in a lot of ways, I mean, you're not the same after you have children. Yeah, your life is more enriched for it, and a lot of challenges, but nothing I would replace.
That's beautiful, perfect. So I'll name five words, and out of those 5 words, you can pick 1 or 2 that best describes your first year of motherhood and why. Okay. So the words are happy, sad, lonely, supported, and afraid.
I would say you said 2, right? 1 or 2. So happy, definitely. You're definitely happy when you have your kids. You have this feel of like just happiness, and like you made your child, you grew your child, and then you gave birth to a child. You feel kind of empowering. And then I would say another one would be kind of lonely.
And why?
Just because you had people around you before you had a baby, right? Like friends.
Yeah.
And then after you have a child, and that changes. And for some people, they do abandon you, and some people they don't, and they become a part of your family in the new life. And that wasn't in my case. But I did have my family and my sisters, my mother-in-law, which I was very thankful for that. But as an individual, as a woman who had her friends before that, and then now it changed, it could be lonely.
And how did you deal with that?
Honestly, I just took it day by day, and I just focused on what was really important in life, and it was my family, my daughter, my mother, and my mother-in-law, my sisters. My sister also has a child; she has 2, so that family. Yes. Family.
Happy. Yes, I'm happy because I have 2 daughters and 1 boy. It's not easy. It was difficult, but I was happy, really.
That's good to hear.
Faut que je choisisse un seul mot? Un ou deux. La joie. Et quel mot encore que tu as dit? Le dernier mot, c'est quoi? C'est
Afraid.
Ouais, la peur.
La
Ouais.
peur? Et pourquoi la peur?
Parce que t'as peur de ne pas y arriver, t'as peur de tomber dans la dépression justement. Puis ouais, c'est ça. Je te dirais que c'est pour définir ma première année, ça serait plutôt ces 2 mots-là.
Est-ce que ça vous a affecté mentalement?
Non, pas trop, mais c'est vrai que j'ai connu jusqu'à présent d'ailleurs beaucoup de fatigue en fait. Ouais. Ouais.
Happy, for sure. Afraid sometimes, because when you become a new mom, you don't know everything, and you kind of learn as you go along. So you're a bit uncertain about yourself, but then confidence kind of kicks in. What were the other words again?
Happy.
Certainly not. Well, happy, yes. Afraid, yes. Not sad.
Okay.
But what are the other words again?
So lonely and supported.
Supported. I would say, well, maybe less when they're younger, but they bring you a lot of joy. So there's support in that way. Well, when they get older, you have, like, especially daughters, you have built-in best friends because, you develop that relationship, that closeness, so it kind of turns around. So I would say it's quite precious.
That's beautiful. How do you find time for yourself while also balancing everything else?
The first years it was so difficult, but now it's much easy for me. When my kids when they were baby, no, I cannot find time. I always stay home and I didn't work. Now they have 27, 26 years because I got married early, and it's become easy for me. I can work and it's okay.
How do I find time for myself? I basically say, today I have to clean the bathroom. I said, I'd rather work out. So I do that. Instead of doing that, I'll work out and I'll find time to do the other household items. But I do have a partner that helps me a lot with things. He helps me. I do what I can, but then if I ask him, can I vacuum? If he can vacuum, he does it. Sometimes I'll just take it out and he'll just do it. He'll mop. He's really good with. So when I'm working, he's good. He makes her lunch, puts her to bed, knows how to give her bath. So that helps me a lot.
That's a true blessing. That's a true blessing.
Oh, that's a good question. It's just a lot of juggling. Like, there's no recipe for that. It's just you go along and you try to, balance your work, and the time that you have for the kids, which is often intertwined. In the last 10 years, I've been working at home, so this has helped me tremendously to balance my work and the kids, and being there for them and having the quality time that we all want to have with our children. So,
and what kind of advice can you give regarding motherhood, especially to like new moms or soon-to-be moms?
Oh my God, new mom or soon-to-be, enjoy it when they're small. Don't be afraid of your intuitions, and it's a beautiful journey, really it is.
It is. Sometimes, like during the bad days, it feels very, very long.
There are bad days.
Yeah.
It's not all rainbows. Having a child is just it's a journey, and it's a challenge, and it's actually growth for yourself as well, because you're discovering parts of yourself that you didn't know. Because you're growing as a mom, they're growing as children, but you're also growing as an individual, a human being, and a mother.
Well said. That was beautiful.
De bien se préparer, si elle peut de beaucoup se renseigner, les lectures et tout, puis de poser des questions autour d'elle, puis d'être surtout accompagnée. Puis aussi, tout au long de la grossesse, informer aussi son conjoint, en fait. Ouais, c'est ça.
Très important.
For motherhood, the best advice I could give to you is give them structure, routine, and sleep train your child. Because when you sleep train your child, you sleep, and sleep is important. I know it sucks and it hurts when you're sleep training them, but it's worth it because for you get your time alone for yourself with your husband, but for them too, for their development. It's very important.
Yes, that's great.
I tell take her to herself because she must be strong because when she'll be strong, she can give more.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful. How do you want your kids to remember you as a mom?
Oh my goodness. I hope that I made them happy. I hope that they're able to carry on the lessons that I've brought, and sharing the memories and actually and sharing that with their own kids one day. So family values and the time spent together,
Well said, well said.
Comme une maman aimante, puis forte.
I want her to remember me as I was always there for her and that she could come to me for anything, and I truly just want her to grow up to know that I'm her best friend. That's how.
Perfect. And if your child's listening to you right now, I know she probably doesn't know what's going on. What would you tell her?
I would tell her that, Freya, mommy loves you. You are everything to her. And just remember what mommy and daddy always tell you. Be honest, be kind, and be brave.
I love that. Last questions, I won't hold you too long, is if they're listening right now, what would you tell them?
To my kids?
Yes, your kids.
That I love them very, very much, and they know that. But and I can't wait eventually to be a grandma. I know it won't be soon because they're still young, but it's a beautiful journey, and I can't wait to do it all over again, live it through them. Yeah.
Ben, que malgré les difficultés, parce qu'il y en aura encore, mais que c'est la meilleure chose en fait qui m'est arrivée, puis que si je devais les perdre, ben, c'est autant disparaître moi aussi, parce que ma vie n'aurait plus aucun sens. Hein. Ouais.
Oh.
Oh, really? I love you.
Oh, that's beautiful. That pretty much sums it all. I love you. Like everything that you've done for them, all the hard work, it pretty much sums up in the I love you. So
I love you, and I want to take care of yourself and to be happy because life is so short.
that's beautiful. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's okay. That's what we want.